As you can see, it snowed a little bit last night, maybe as much as a couple feet. Somewhere underneath there is my 2000 Toyota 4Runner, and what I'm going to do is get a lot of the snow off and unbury the tires, and I'll show you how to put on these Thule chains. Okay, this is how they come out of the plastic box, your pair. You got this slip-in fitting here, just push towards each other and undo it. And then the way they show you, kind of get this thing set up first where it's not so tangled, like right here, this thing's tangled on here. Get it like this, and they show starting from the back of the wheel and then taking this clockwise, the back of the wheel to the front. And then you bring both ends up and you clip them like you found them. So, you see how I'm doing this without gloves? It's kind of painful, but you have more dexterity. Feed it behind the wheel. There we go. Grab this end. So you bring it up and you hook it. Hopefully you can see that's kind of dark. And then you flip the chains over. You reach behind and you flip them over. And basically, when you have this right, that blue plastic thing you see here is riding on the inside of the tire. These parts right here are centered on the tread. Get everything over the other side.
There we go. They're free now. Okay.
So then you bring you bring this red one to this one right here, and you clip it. The Thule is facing towards you, and then kind of look to see if you're kind of centered. Doesn't really matter. It's supposed to self-center. And then you bring this down, you lever this, you put it behind this cord, and then you cinch it up like that. Then you bring this, it's kind of like a bungee, you bring this down to meet up with that, and you hook it. And then as you start to drive, the videos I've seen, this will self-tighten and self-adjust with this bungee system. So that's it. I dug out around the wheels and took a bunch of the snow off my 2000 Toyota 4Runner, and I got one of the chains out, and the directions show to feed it with this way going a clockwise direction. So I'm going to feed it behind the tire, and as you can see, I'm doing it with ungloved hands, so I have a little more dexterity, but it's not. Drag it around, and then you bring the top up and you clip it together like so. I don't know if you could see that or not, but and then you pull the chains over the top, and this Thule logo should be facing you. So pull the other ones over. My hands are starting to freeze. Maybe not a good idea to take the gloves off, but and this blue band here is supposed to sit like on the run on the inside, and these middle links right here are supposed to run kind of in the center of the tire from what I saw before. As you can see, it's not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Seem to be tangled here. Yep, I'm definitely tangled. Okay. Take two. Okay, I got it untangled. I think. Again, Thule facing you. Dig out enough underneath there. You run this through here and cinch it up like that, and then just check to see. You could, they're supposedly self-adjusting, but I'm going to try to get these center links as much into the center of the tread as possible ahead of time. And then you bring this down and attach it, and then so as you drive, they cinch up. So that should be it. So we're driving out of the Tahoe cabin, and after about 2 feet of fresh powder fell, we've got the Thule XG-12 chains on. I don't think I would have gotten out of here without them, and we're making our way out to 89 right now. And thanks for watching. Thule XG-12 chains do work. Okay, so when taking these Thule XG-12 chains back off, when you get to a place where you don't need chains anymore, what you do is you get them back into the position that you put them on, where like the Thule logo is about in the 10, 11 o'clock position, because that's where you put it on, where you can easily disconnect the connection from the top. So just reverse your process, unclip here, pull this out right here, unclip it here, and then pull the chain up. And since we set it up right, we could take it off. Now, when I get all these undone, what I'm going to have to do is roll forward and get off the chains, because the tires are on part of the chain. So the last part is just to roll forward so you can clear all the chains. So I'm going to get all the rest off just like that, roll the truck forward, and I'll be good to go. Okay, so since some of the wheels are spinning a little bit differently in four-wheel drive, they're not all going to be in this in the perfect configuration. So I'm going to show you that still you're still able to do it. So I disconnected that. Disconnect now. I know the connection based off of where this is way over here near the exhaust pipe. So I got to get underneath here, and you can still do it. It's just you have to lay on the ground sometimes to get it. Lay your chains out, drive over, and you're good to go. The back ones. Okay. It should be clear on all of them, I think. So you can see now, that one's clear. This one's clear. And that's all you do.